what we're looking now is the pocket opening condition. What's different about this is the system actually gets set back from the exterior wall. So if you look up, the head is actually set to the interior of the exterior wall because you have to create the pocket condition. Right? You'll notice we've brought our flashing all the way into the jamb here. We've put the same flashing underneath the sill pan all the way through. And then we've used the sill pan with the downturn leg on the exterior, upturn leg on the interior. Okay? We've also got the corner dam, so any water that gets through the sill will be captured by the sill pan. Okay? Now as you move into the pocket, you notice the sill pan goes all the way to the inside of the pocket. We do build these, or recommend building these, at about 6 inches tall. You don't want to risk any water going into your wall. It's just good to make the leg a little bit higher inside the pocket. Moving inside, so looking at the interior pocket, we obviously don't have the interior wall here yet. We want to leave that open until after the install. Okay? You'd be surprised. Some people actually put it in first and then try and work through the framing.
Shut up.
Much easier without it.
Yeah, much easier.
So what we're looking at here, obviously you got your insulation. This is just a cross section so you can see what's going on, but we want to make this, whatever's in here, whether it's OSB or ply or some sort of material, you want to make it black. When you look through the pocket, you can't see, you know, any kind of color. By also covering the insulation, you actually, you know, remove any risk of it falling down and getting caught in the doors as it's pocketing. Okay?
We call that shading.
Shading.
Yeah.
Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to bring the frame through with the story pole. We're going to stand it up in here after we put sealant on the sill pan.
Right. Set the door. Here. And install. What's next? What's that?
It's going to have the story pole there, but what we're going to do is attach this wall brace to the wall so we can rest our track up there while we start to install.
Okay, so this is not in the manual, correct?
This is just a little tip, a little trick that's very effective and makes the install a little bit easier.
So, and all that is a 2x4 with a 2x6 piece of scrap.
Really easy.
Screwed to it.
A couple of screws.
Great.
Okay.
So next step would be all of our sealant?
Yes, next step, we're going to put the sealant in the sill pan. We're going to carry the sealant all the way through into the pocket. Okay? Same thing on the interior, a continuous bead of sealant. On the exterior, a discontinuous bead of sealant.
Right.
We're going to put the bead toward the back. It's continuous all the way through, jam to jam.
Now here in the pocket,
Yep.
correct me if I'm wrong, but that's all soldered watertight, all three sides?
Yeah, it's all watertight.
Okay.
As always, we're going to run the bead 6 inches up the jam. Okay.
Yep.
We're going to create our bed of sealant at the end here.
Right.
Where the jam meets. Don't be shy on the sealant. Okay. This corner is typically a weak spot.
Yep.
If there's been any compromise of the sealant on the join, it won't go anywhere because it'll be sitting in this bed of sealant. Okay?
Gotcha.
So we're going to put a discontinuous about every 4 feet. We're going to leave a gap. Okay. So we're going to take this sealant all the way to the other end of the pocket. Okay, and then at this end, we're also going to put a bed of sealant. Okay.
Yes.
Now, so there you have it. We're ready to install the frame. So let's bring it around to the inside, and we'll go from there.
Okay.